Okay, today we need to talk about prime and composite. But before we even talk about the word prime or composite, prime or composite. Before we even talk about that, we have to talk about the word factor. A factor is a number that's being multiplied by another factor to equal a product. This only works with multiplication. So these two numbers, the 3 and the 7, are factors of 21. 3 times 7 equals 21. So 3 and the 7 are factors. Numbers are prime if they only have two factors. Every number has 1 times itself as factors. So if the number only has 2 factors, it's called prime. If a number has more than 2 factors, it is considered composite. Okay, so we can look at a couple of numbers here. Let's discuss it. This is called a factor T, and it helps you factor out get all the factors of 24. So let's say I want to list all the factors of 24. You just start by going through numbers systematically and deciding if they go into 24. So the factors of 24, 1 times 24. That's where we're always going to start, 1 and itself. Then I'm going to ask myself, does 2 go into 24? Yeah, it does. 2 times 12, and I'm just putting them over here. In the past, in elementary or somewhere else, you may have written these as a rainbow where they hooked up this way to each other. Okay, and when you met in the middle, you knew you were done. Well, the T is kind of the same concept. You keep going through it. So I've done 1, I've done 2. 3 goes into 24, 8 times, 3 times 8. 4 times 6. 5 does not go into 24. It's not a factor. Then I go 6. Oh, wait a minute. I already have a 6 on the other side. That's called a turnaround fact. As soon as you hit the turnaround fact, you know you have all the factors of 24. So I could list them like the rainbow. I could say the factors of 24 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12, 24. And it would look like this, separated by commas. Now 24 has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 factors. That's more than 2, definitely. So that means 24 is a composite number. It's not going to fit in there. Composite. 13, on the other hand, 1 and 13. 2 doesn't go into it. 3 doesn't go into it. 4, nope. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yep. The turnaround fact is up here. Only 1 and 13 are the only factors of 13. So we would call the number 13 prime because it only has 2 factors, 1 and itself. So a lot of kids make the mistake of thinking, oh, all of the odd numbers are then prime. That's not true. I'm going to give you an example. 9 is a number that is prime, or that is composite, and it is odd. The factors of 9, 1 times 9. 2 doesn't go into 9, but 3 does. 3 times 3. And right away, I know that's a turnaround fact because it's the same number. So the factors of 9 are 1, 3, and 9. That is more than 2 factors. So that means the number 9 is composite. And it's odd. All of the squared numbers are that. So like 25 is odd, but it has 5 times 5 in there, which makes it composite. You're going to take the exit swip kind of assignment, take all the questions down below and see how you do. And we'll talk some more about this later on.